everyone. My name is Bira Esther, the reigning Miss Tourism Resort Region 2019-20, a student at Nkumba University pursuing a bachelor's degree in tourism, 21 years old. Being nominated in the Miss Tourism Uganda 2020-2021 beauty pageant has given me an opportunity to take you through the beautiful Uganda, the adventure, fun, leisure, beginning with my region, that is the Rwenzori region. The mighty Rwenzori region is blessed with 4 national parks out of the 10 national parks in Uganda. That is Queen Elizabeth National Park, part of Chivale National Park, Mountain Rwenzori National Park, and Semliki National Park. I'd like to start with Queen Elizabeth National Park, which is an adventurous national park that is located in Kasese district, blessed with a rich wildlife view with big wild cats, that's the lions. Queen Elizabeth National Park is considered one of the most visited national parks for safaris. It harbors over 500 bird species, chimpanzees, primates, and it is unique in a way that it has tree climbing lions, which is rare in other national parks. This sets Queen Elizabeth apart because it's very rare to find a lion climbing a tree, but in Queen Elizabeth, you will discover that lions truly climb trees. Mountain Rwenzori National Park, which is also situated in Kasese district, is blessed with a rich vegetation cover, over 200 bird species, which includes the famous Rwenzori turako, which has a beak that is shaped like a black knife. If you'd really want to face the adventure of Mountain Rwenzori National Park, you are challenged to hike the Mountain Rwenzori up to its peak, the Margarita, which has a snow that has a very nice view, and it has glaciers which melt during the hot seasons to form the glorious rivers that flow down from the mountains of the Rwenzori. Mountain Rwenzori National Park will avail you with all the information you'd like to know about the animals. While at Mountain Rwenzori National Park, you have the chance to interact with the locals who will involve you in storytelling, and you'll know more about the rich history of the Konzo, the Bamba, and the rest of the people around. Part of Chivale National Park is also found in Rwenzori, that is in the north of Queen Elizabeth National Park. Chivale, which is also famous for its rich vegetation, the green natural vegetation, also harbors a number of primates, the chimpanzees, gorillas, and that gives you an opportunity to interact with these primates through an activity called the gorilla trekking. It will give you a very amazing experience because these gorillas have a rich history that we were once from them. So it will be a very great opportunity to interact with them. Semliki National Park, which is located in Bundiwuja district, was formerly a forest until 1993 when it was gazetted into a national park. Semliki National Park is also an extension of the famous Ituru forest in Congo. Semliki National Park is known for its famous female and male hot springs, that's the Sempaya Hot Springs. And the reason as to why the male hot springs was called so is because it's very hot, hotter than the female hot springs, and it is believed that in normal life, men are supposed to be tougher than the women. So that's why the toughest hot spring was called the male hot spring. There's a large number of bird species, over 1,000 bird species are found in Semliki National Park, wild animals that give you a very adventurous look over. Rwenzori region has amazing accommodation facilities like the Chikorongo Safari Lodge found in Queen Elizabeth National Park in Chikorongo on Barara Kasese Road. Chikorongo Safari Lodge will give you an exclusive view over the Queen Elizabeth National Park, Verena Gardens, which has an amazing garden with greener vegetation. You will wake up to a really amazing view to the whole Kasese. Rwenzori is blessed with a diversified culture which has mainly 3 tribes, that is the Bakonzo in Kasese mainly, the Bamba Bagwisi, and the Batwa. The Batwa are believed to be the first inhabitants of the earth. Batwa lived in Semliki National Park until 1993 when they were vacated to get a new place, and that is in Intandi. The Batwa are led by the king known as Mabilele Inzito. Their delicacy is said to be honey. The Bamba Bagwisi recently were grouped under a kingdom called Obudingia Bwabwamba, which was declared a kingdom in 2013. The Bamba Bagwisi are led by a king called Omudingia Wawamba, Martin Kamya, and they also have an exciting dance called the Omledu. The Bakonzo, who were formerly part of the Toro kingdom, have a kingdom called Omsinga Barenzuru, which is led by the Omsinga Charles Weasley Irimangoma. The Bakonzo have a delicacy called Obundu, which is still a delicacy they derived from the Toro kingdom. The Bakonzo have a nice and interesting dance called the Echikiva. They formerly had backcloths as their traditional wear, but due to the modernity and the changes in the world, they now adopted the Gomesi and the Kanzu world. Bundibujo district is an adventure and an interesting district on its own. It is very hilly. It has hospitable people who are mainly farmers and grow a famous cash crop that is cocoa. There is one more thing I'd like to unleash about Bundibujo district. Bundibujo district is blessed with Ngite Falls, which is divided into two parts, and the second part is the falls that has the highest part. And if you'd like to really face an adventure in Bundibujo, you ought to hike the hill, Ngiti Hill, and reach the highest part of the Ngiti Hill. That's when you'll be able to view Ngiti Falls at its best, and you have a very beautiful scenery to view all the nature of Bundibujo and the people around. I'd like to take you through the Amavera Ganyinamwiru found in Nyakasura, Toro region. It is believed that many years ago, the Batembuzi dynasty, who had supernatural powers and were believed to be demigods who used not to die but instead just disappear into the underground, had a king called Bukuku. Bukuku had his daughter called Nyinamwiru, a very beautiful and a lady with a strong personality. Bukuku wanted to marry off his daughter Nyinamwiru to a man who was not of her choice. Nyinamwiru rejected the dad's decision, and this angered the gods and the king himself. The king was forced to cut off the breasts of the daughter and throw them in a cave, which is currently called the Mavere Ganyinamwiru cave. While at Mavere Ganyinamwiru, you have the chance to hike the Nyakasura hill, where you have an opportunity to view 3 crater lakes and the beautiful scenery of the tourism city, Fort Porto. We are so much aware of the situation going on in the world. The COVID-19 has dominated over the health sector. This is so sad. Let's continue observing the safety measures. That is, wash your hands frequently, avoid crowds, wear a mask wherever you go in public places. Please, if you have cough or flu, remain home until it cures. Thank you so much.